Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are he's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Chips it through. Lahm. Vitinha. For Lahm. And it's Vitinha. Seedorf. Getting up there! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for the run. Leicester cuts it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nedved. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hunnit. Seedorf. He has a look up. Vitinha. So what can they make of this? Now it's Seedorf. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Seedorf. Quarter of an hour played. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Seedorf. Looking for a run-up. Now it's come to nothing. Pinged towards the front line. And here's Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Scholes. Messi. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, Waters, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Lahm. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's a searching pass, neatly clipped into space. Shot at goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Lahm knocks it into space, and this is Sneijder. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is good strength.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Vitinha.
England definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pullet, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Marcelo. Nesta makes the interception. Spain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Pinches it off him. Vitinha. That is good alertness. And this is Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Spain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The second period is underway. Spain apparently ahead by the smallest of margins. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Schneider with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved wins the duel this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lahm. That is a brilliant interception. Marcelo. Well, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marcelo wants to run onto this. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. He has found a decent chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nedved. And here's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Yamal. Vitinha. Cucurella. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Nedved. And he was alert to it. Seedorf. Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Vieira. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. He's rising! And no mistake. Just one goal in it now. Game on! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 20.
Header comes in!
Scores. El dorsal 6.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
El dorsal 22. Gerard. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in, and he's quick to return it. Goes for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Bullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cruyff, he's had a shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Cruyff clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into the last 5 minutes. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm goes sliding in. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Gerrard. And here's Griezmann. Oh, he's bustling through here. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. And the cross comes in. David Villa. Gerrard. Header! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward...
Ibrahimovic! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And they're quick to get it back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pullet is herring after that one. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Can he finish? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider goes short. Not where it came from. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Cucurella certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter, with...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance, too.
Pull it! It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Produces a cross. Probing pass.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's gone for a throw-in. Turan.
The Netherlands always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Vieira. Scholes. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Scholes. Spread neatly. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now the breakaway. Chips it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nedved. Seedorf. And this is Scholes. And he's worked it through. Chance for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. And it's played into the middle. No way through there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Yamal. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Here's real chance! And that's a tiny finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Scholes. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And he's certainly onside here. And straight back out. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Scholes. And it's Nedved. Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pullet plays it in. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. Ambrosini. Lampard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Leicester gets over and intercepts. And here's Scholes. Yamal. He's found a way through. Chance! And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We're about to announce today's
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Sneijder. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Lampard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That looks a good cross. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Marcelo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
And it's been given away. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Seedorf. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer. Ambitious ball here. And that was asking for too much. It's Asa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pinches it off him. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Scholes, looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Yamal's cross. Takes a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now, can they get him away? Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard. Looking to play him in. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Stam spots it and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. Not the most accurate pass.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Yamal. Number 8, Hazard. Number 15,
Pull it. Just eases him off. And the finish! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Oh, terrible pass. Outstanding save to keep that out.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Spain have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. But it's Thuram. Now it's Griezmann. No foul, says the referee.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
5 minutes left on the clock. Marcelo has it in a wide position. Marcelo back in once more. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great vision. It's played through for him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Marcelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider getting forward, delivered with swing, and he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Oh, that was vital. The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Marcelo is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Seedorf. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that deep.
Well, that's the signature move. And a chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that was very necessary. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pull it. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram. And here's Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. Scholes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Seedorf. He's found a way through. That is good alertness. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved, and here's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stam does really well to win the ball there. Incoming delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Marcelo, and this is Nedved. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, important interception. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Cruyff with the short one. But it's Thuram. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Thuram probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple. This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Just
here.
a quick announcement, it is now time
Reflections
for our
on the
special
first
delivery.
half?
Well, it's
Please
been
grab the
nothing but
tickets you were given when you were
frustration,
walking through
really,
the gates.
Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back underway then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. Spain have the chance to go the other way.
The Netherlands are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Now, can they get him away? Played out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Caresses it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's managed to get rid. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Stam spots it and intercepts. Buffon with the clearance, looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Gullit. Seedorf. The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hazard. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the pass is intercepted. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vieira. Seedorf. Seedorf makes a dash for it. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, great leap! And that is well cleared. Nedved.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely shaped ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that's well seen too.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Hazard. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is number 2, Seedorf.
So we have movement on both benches. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this.
Shot a goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Marcelo. Swings in across. Buffon deals with... And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Great vision. He's through here. Well read. Nice interception.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Nicely shaped ball. David Villa. Nedved crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's let fly!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Cruyff. Now it's Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
Yamal. Hangs one in. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Cruyff goes short. Shot at goal! Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Hazard. There's the shot! And it's Cruyff. No goals as yet. Now it's Hullet. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's played through for him. And he is deftly... And Hullet! Ambrosini. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf. Probing pass. Lovely. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is... He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's been hooked away. And it's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
Seedorf. Well, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ambrosini. Now it's Yamal. Ambrosini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Seedorf. And he's managed to get free. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Hasebe. And it's Azar. And it's Ambrosini. Guardiola. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Nedved. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
There will be
That
one
has
minute
earned
added
a
time.
reprieve for the time being. And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved with the short one. Now it's crossed in. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. And he's heaved it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's a throw. Now it's Hullet, and he's being shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Vieira engages and forces him off the ball. The Netherlands have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their...
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hullet might just make this. And now they can clear their lines. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Threads one in. And he's quick to return it. Deftly away. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to get rid.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! Oh, good finish! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 61 minutes is
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And that's definitely not his best. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's put Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And here's Azar. Oh, that was vital. Oh, good spread. That is good alertness. Cruyff. It's anyone's ball now. And it's made its way to him. And again! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nedved venturing down the left. And across.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a nicely weighted pass.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Nedved. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Villa. Marcelo. And this is Nedved.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yamal. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vieira.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a thumping hit.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
The
11.
Netherlands have their second corner now.
Number 8, Hazard. Number 5, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 19, Mohamed Salah. Number 22, Neymar. Number 2, Seedorf. Two added minutes has been indicated.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The Netherlands have surely won it, or so you would think. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick
What are your
announcement.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that's cause for mild irritation. Knocks it in, chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Distributed tidily. That is good alertness. Neymar. Oh, delightful ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now he's off and running. Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Got it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf is there, and he can pick it up. Stam gets across to intercept that. Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Produces a cross. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been cut short. Now it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. Nedved.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's a cute ball. Nicely worked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Now it's Nedved. And it's Marcelo. Chips it through. Nedved wants to run onto this.
The Netherlands always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
In it comes. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Seedorf. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss does...
A header! He will be livid with himself.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Vieira. Here's Nedved. That looks a good ball through. Thinks about the shot. Skims one in. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Marcelo. Nedved. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff quietly revving up. Ibrahimovic. And that was asking for too much. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's where it came from. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Vieira. And it's Nedved. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, great chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance to deliver.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nedved takes aim and crosses. Buffon claims it, safe hands. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. Oh, it's Nedved. Marcelo. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off like...
Oh, just to keep an... and pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Netherlands.
Corner number 2 then.
Pep Guardiola. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Coming on
That's
the
the
field,
keeper's ball.
Number 13.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
Gullit. Substitution in progress.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gullit makes a dash for it. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's the chance to counter. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress, and it's played into the middle. Marcelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No luck with that dink over the top.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Griezmann.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4, Jaap Steen. Number 2,
Spain have, after this, one further
Number
opportunity
11,
to make a substitution.
Yellow. Coming on the field.
Now it's Schneider.
Number 9,
Schneider.
Number 23.
This is Ibrahimovic.
Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Probing pass. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Spain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, good climb! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
The Netherlands have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Thuram attempts a clearance. He is through here. Oh, great leap! It's in! And what a climax we have here! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
It's a really well-measured ball. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Snyder. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. But that signals the very end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
And we come to
The end of the game.
Reflections.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Well, if there's one player that stands out in this lineup, it has to be Frank Lampard, a leader, a conductor, and on so many occasions a match winner, Jim.
Yeah, he'll have a critical role to play here, Peter. He's so important. I think he's going to occupy a central position, starting as either a deep-line playmaker or central midfielder. But with such a good engine, you combine that with the creativity and the eye for goal, and I'm sure just about everything this team does will go through him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Decent chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dawdle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well timed, excellent interception. There will be a throw-in. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lampard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yamal. Now it's Schneider. Marcelo. Gerrard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's Nedved. And this is Hullet. And here's Yamal. Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Spain with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira. And Jamal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Lobbed in behind. Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram. Vieira. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Skims one in, and the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vieira.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cruyff. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Lampard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Jamal. Chips it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Jamal. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And it's Lampard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pepe cuts it out. Thuram. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Seedorf. Spain are looking to break at pace. Now it's Hullet. And here's Jamal. Now it's Hullet. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he decides to cross it. And he was quick to react. Swings it across. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Gerrard. And he cuts out the supply. Lampard. It's a promising position. Ibrahimovic. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. Seedorf. Vieira.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Marcelo. He's found a way through. And it's played in here. Marcelo gets it away. Now, can they get him away? Thuram. Beckenbauer. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Marcelo promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Yamal. And this is Ibrahimovic. The ball has bounced loose now. A header! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
The
17.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7, Pepe. Number 5.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 11.
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 15.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neymar. Number 4, Jaap. Number 2, Seedorf.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Mohamed Salah. Number 10.
Neymar picks it up out wide.
Substitution.
Schneider. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, what about this cross? And it's Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, that was never going to make it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pull it. There's the header! And that was very necessary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the cross comes in. Schneider. Hullet. Hullet. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And it's Memphis Depay. Could move up a gear here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Lobbed in behind. Yamal gets into a good position. Yamal's cross. Oh, good! Off the post! And he's following up! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Can he get it through? Great chance! Goal! Spain! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Convertido en el minuto 14, número 11.
Mexico finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Nedved. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Número 9.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had it taken off him. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Vardiol cuts it out. Now it's Scholes. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. Pablo Fornals. Spread it left. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. And here's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes. Oh, shooting! In he goes again! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It's Hullet! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yamal. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Marcelo. Swings it, and a header! To Cristiano Ronaldo. Pablo Fornals. Now it's Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that, and Hullet! Goal! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And There was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Spain are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Yamal. Cross needs to be good. Well read, and the danger is averted. Searching pass he's played there. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal picks it up out wide. He leaps for it against the crossbar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Memphis Depay. Pablo Fornals. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the referee has blown for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Nedved. Messi. Nedved. Pass is just off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. That's good running with the ball. He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. He is shot at goal! And again! And that's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cristiano Ronaldo, distributed tidily. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pull it under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Yamal! He's put it wide. Orban for Valverde. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's straight offside. Marcelo. Now that looks a decent ball. And Hullet! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position.
Cambio en México. Número 6.
Mexico choosing to make the first change.
Número 19.
Yeah, it's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
A quick look, thought about cutting in. Gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Número 9.
Mexico making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Cambio en México. Número 11.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Scholes, and the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot's on here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And that has put paid to that. He's got away. Played out towards the right wing. Scholes has it out wide and in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Número 10. Entrará al campo. Número 20.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Yamal. Might be dangerous. There's the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Número 23.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Yamal. Yamal. And he's gone backward here. Picked out Seedorf! goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Número 6.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vieira. Bullet, who can single-handedly make a difference. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. Yamal! And he steered it beyond the post.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de compensación.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Seedorf produces the perfect tackle there. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That's a smashing touch to get him away. Decent chance! Guardiola is there, and he can get that clear. Desai gets across and deals with it. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Scholes, and he shoots! And he opts to go forward. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Bullet walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.